Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to upgrade any of your travel cups or mugs. I'm using my Starbucks cold cup here and I chose to go with some different daisies and flowers to put all over it. So you're going to want to go into your Cricut design space and choose what pattern you'd like. And then you're going to want to measure out on your actual cup roughly how large or small you'd want your designs. I went with an inch and just under an inch. Then I made these little dots so I can put the yellow centers on there. Next up, I color allocated everything so I can see kind of what they would look like with the yellow centers and white petals. Then I just kind of duplicated that and created a larger amount, just kind of guessed this, and if I need to cut out more, then I would cut out more. And I like to actually just use both ends of the Cricut mat. That way it's just kind of easier. I just flip it around and cut the other color, as long as they don't kind of bleed into one another, less than half the size. I'm using my fine tip point blade and I'm using the premium vinyl. Now while that's cutting out, I'm gonna wipe down the outside of my cup with some rubbing alcohol. This ensures that there's no oil or dirt underneath our stickers so they can adhere as best as possible. Go ahead and cut out your design from your larger piece. I like to just save the rest of the vinyl for any smaller things that I'll be using later in my scraps bin. And go ahead and weed all the excess. Then go ahead and do the exact same process with any other colors that you have, so you have everything and all your colors ready for adhering. Make sure you get a small amount of transfer tape. I did it just slightly larger than 2 flowers. The first way I did it is I stuck down the white part of the flower and then put the yellow center on top of that. But then later on you'll see there's another technique if you want to layer the two of them together before you put it onto your cup. So what I ended up doing is taking the white flower and then sticking it directly onto the yellow dots and then put it onto my cup. So you can just decide whether you want your yellow dot to be underneath or on top, and just layer however you'd like, since it's super simple and there doesn't have to be a specific order to it. And I decided to just kind of scatter them around. I did 2 different size flowers. Initially I was just going to do all the same, but I couldn't really decide between the two, so I just went with both. And just make sure that you are rolling and peeling it off carefully, just so you don't rip off any petals accidentally. And that is essentially all. I might do another one with a couple more different layers if you want to see how to properly layer vinyl in a really simple, non-complicated way. But for this one, I just wanted to keep it fairly basic and super cute. You can do this to almost any cup that you own. And depending if you do permanent or not, then it'll tell you if it's dishwasher safe. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and comment down below what else you guys would like to see.